This is. You are looking at this entire wreath. By the way, it is a big customer pick. Almost all of Alison's items at HSN.com are customer picks. These are all, as you can see, these gorgeous golden pine cones, 24 inches for the wreath. It is the very first airing on a clearance price. It was $89.99 today. $54.99 is your price on that one. Gorgeous, and that is $795,470 there. And as we come up here, I want to show you another one that I know you're going to love with two different choices and actually another big customer pick. 4.6 stars at HSN.com. You can choose the copper or the red, and inside, I think you can see, and you can actually move them around, these beautiful little LED lights. How stunning is this? It operates with 3 AA batteries. It's basically about 16.5 inches in height, 7 inches in diameter. By the way, everything has the timer, like the 6 hours on, 18 hours off. And today, first time markdown on this one, but check it out. It's half off from $79.95. Crazy. $39.95. And I think the most important thing to share with everyone today, we have this great promotion. Actually, this is the first year we did it too, where you spend $75. Now, that starts at midnight. It runs from midnight to midnight. And once you spend $75, we will ship everything to you for free. So shop away and add to all of your elegant holiday decorations. Listen right now, we'll tell you more about Alison at Home.
Christmas is such a special time of year and the perfect opportunity to create the festive home of your dreams. My Christmas collection is full of things to adore and make personal to you. I like to combine a hint of tradition with a contemporary twist to create a signature style that would fit into any home. For everyday elegance, join me for Christmas with Alison Cork.
And Miss Alison Cork, who flew all the way from Britain for this 1 hour, and I thought, no, she can't possibly be here. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm happy to be here because I love to be in the studio. I love to be with my hosts, my co-hosts, and I love to tell everybody about the Alison at Home brand because I'm so proud of it.
Oh, and of course, Alison, you're the inventor, you're the founder, you're the creator of this amazing brand. But I was saying to Alison before that your brand is very different because it's so me. It's decorating with all of these beautiful, sophisticated items that honestly, everything in the hour, almost everything is a customer pick. I've never quite seen anything like your items.
I mean, the whole idea of the Alison at Home brand is that it's about heritage and history, so there's a little bit of vintage in there, and it's just beautiful to look at. I love things that are elegant. I love a bit of glamour.
Yeah, that's why I love you. Bring on the glamour.
I'm a showgirl at heart, so it's got to be glamour. But also, it's got to be affordable. And, you know, the byline of my brand is that everyone deserves a beautiful home, and that's what I want to bring to people's homes. So, you know, if you're not familiar with the Alison at Home brand, it is all about bringing beauty into your home affordably.
Oh my goodness, and today really affordably at the lowest prices ever. So this is our full hour. Okay, let's start right off with these beautiful rope lights. So let me tell you about this. 6.5 feet and a half inches. So you have this beautiful rope light, and we have it available in your red, we have it available in gold, and we have it in silver. So the wonderful thing about these is you can see that they're malleable and you can put them anywhere at all. And we talked about this a little earlier, but I'm sorry, over here, there I am, I'm new. Everything that Alison has, I mean, all of these items are all set with a timer. So basically it's like 6 hours on and 18 hours off. So you don't have to worry about any kind of outlets at all. And the fact that you literally can put them anywhere. So this is the red. Down here in the front, though, I have them all, and you can see all of them. We have red, we have them in the gold. The silver right now is the most popular. Over 1,000 of these spoken for. Well, I get it. Marked from $39.95. They're only $19.95, half off. So we love that. Incredible savings. But I want you to think about all of the different ways and different places that you'll be able to put these. And I love that we have them like just over here, like simply like in a little vase. But to me, you could put these on the table. You can put them in any room. Of course, you could put them on a tree. I'd love doing like a centerpiece in the middle of like a dining room table. table with these as well. But what a phenomenal value at $19.95. And when you feel them, what are these? Because they actually look like they're little, this looks like little rubies almost.
Well, it's really interesting you saying that, Bobby, because we talk about them as glitter rope strands, but actually they're made up of faceted crystal beads. They're crystal strands.
6.5 feet of beads?
And you get 3 of these in each set. So you're getting 20, just under 20 feet of this beautiful, malleable, decorative piece for that price. I mean, I think it's incredible value in any case, but when it's discounted, it's just, it's unbelievable. It's a sort of building block of interiors. So you're getting 3 of these strands in each set in the choice of your gold, your red, or your silver. And you get 8 different light settings on each one. So you get it with the battery pack. The battery pack comes with a little organza pouch just to hide it if you need it to.
How elegant is that?
And then 8 light settings. So it goes from combination to in wave to sequential to slow glow to chasing flash, twinkle flash, steady on. I mean, you can go from calm, I'm having a nice Christmas drink in a calm, brightly lit room, to I'm full on disco, with all the flashing lights.
I love it. And it's just a simple little button right at the top. So these are images of your home?
So these are images of my home. I put these, yes, you can see the wreath that we've got coming up later. That's on my mantelpiece. I live in a very old 6-story house, very close to, actually 2 streets parallel to Buckingham Palace. I can see Buckingham Palace from my room.
Can I visit?
Yeah.
I want to come
I'm not saying the king will be home, but you can visit.
I'll come anyway. I'll be there for you. Wow. So I have to tell you, and I don't know how close if we can come in super close. These are crystal beads.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I thought, you're right, you can't get it from the basic description that we have on the screen. Oh, thank you so much. Look at that shot. So these are all little beads. It's not just glitter, like glitter that's glued on a piece of, fabric. These are little beads throughout the entire strand, 6.5 feet. Yep. So all I can say to anyone out there, because, and I like the idea also of kind of mixing them together, but I would pick up as many as you can. I'm not even sure, Rock, I know the silver is the most limited. We'll try, or most popular. We'll try to give you an idea of what we have left. But this show today still allows you the chance at these crazy prices to have the extended return policy all the way to the end of January. And I can think of so many things that I can do with this.
I've just put them over here into a glass bowl. You could just lay that, you can see how pretty they are, and I just put them in. It didn't need any styling technique or any skill.
Does it?
They really will do anything you tell them to do, because they're very malleable and they're quite thick. They are really rope strands of this crystal beading. They will adhere to anything you put them into. So you could weave them around a garland, around a wreath, put them in a bowl, put them along a mantelpiece, wind them down the centre of your dining table with candles interspersed.
Or staircase.
Yeah, absolutely. They will do whatever you tell them to do. Because you've got 3 strands in the set, and each one is 6.5 feet. You can mix and match. If you had one 20-foot strand, you'd only be able to put it in one place.
Right.
But you've got 3 in each set, so you can put them into
so basically
place
20 feet.
You've got 20 feet.
20 feet of beautiful little crystals, my friends. So, Rock, I know you're back, honey. Which one is the most limited? Or let me know what we have left. Okay, so it's wine. I was calling it red. So this is... Oh, wine red, okay. So this is the most limited, the wine red, and you can actually see that one right in the center. And by the way, you just change it. There's a little button right on the top of the back of the pack, which changes it through all of its different cycles. Yes. Of all of the different, what is it, 8 different...
It's 8 different light settings, and of course they come on an automatic timer. So if you've got it on a light setting, it will come on for 6 hours and then off for 18, then back on. So you could put these up quite high. So, if you had, let's say, a child who wanted a night light, wanted some reassurance, and you could put these along the bed head, which would be lovely. In a kitchen, maybe. We always neglect our kitchens at Christmas, and actually they work so hard, those ones,
exactly.
Right? Put them along the top of the cupboard. So, I think what you'll find with these, and what people say when I read the reviews, which I love doing, because it tells me everything I need to know about what people think.
Oh, yes, we don't hold back.
No, it's lovely. It's that people say once they've put these up, they don't take them down, because they find so many uses pieces for them. Parties, weddings,
Yes,
christenings,
I bet.
you know, whatever, baby showers, birthdays. And these are, you know, they're gold and they're silver and they're red, and those colours will work all year round. It's not just for Christmas.
Exactly. Can I put these outdoors or only indoors?
Indoors. But you can put them in a covered porch.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Why not?
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, they are screaming, my friends. Very, very, very popular. Again, $19.95. But remember, okay, they are all, first of all, with 8 different options in terms of how you want the lights to flash. But as I said, this is not like just fabric that's glued on, you know, it's not like glitter that's glued on a fabric. These are all little teeny tiny faceted beads, which blows my mind.
I mean, I can rub my hand really sort of robustly along that strand. Nothing will come
nothing's
off.
coming off.
Nothing.
How could it?
Because it's not actually glitter. It is thousands of crystal faceted beads. So, you know, Bobby, even if the LED lights, which are wound round, even if they're not on, any external light, natural or artificial, is going to reflect on the faceting. And so even in the daylight, when these are not turned on, you're going to get a beautiful lighting quality from them. So they are like a light source as well as a decoration.
You could actually wear them as a necklace.
Do you know what? I have you laugh.
Somebody do
I've
it.
done that. I've done it.
That's what I'm thinking as I'm looking at it. I'm like, whoa, I should be wearing this.
Definitely have a bit of showgirl in us to even think that we could do that.
100%. We're definitely on the same plane there. So if you were on that plane as well, think about also wearing them. They are fabulous, aren't they? And today, this is our, like I said, Alison flew all the way in for this show. This is the last 2 hours before we ring in Christmas, if you will. But all I can say for anyone out there, honestly, I've never seen them before. This is my first time to work with beautiful Alison, but I'm just obsessed with these. And when you go out and you do, even now, right, you're going out to look at holiday items, you're not finding a strand like this that's actual faceted beads. They're like hundreds of thousands of beads.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of beads. Remember, you're getting 3 strands in each set, so that's 20 feet of decoration. And I think it's the sort of decoration you're going to take it home and just think of more and more ways to use it around the home. So I'd say at this price, because it's not coming back, multi-buy, and then just have fun when you get them home.
I love it. All right, so don't miss out on this one. And again, 795-478 is your number there. And don't forget our year-round sale. And look, you can check it all out. You want to go to, like, fashions. I mean, fashions, we have so many items in clearance. We had fashions a couple of days ago, I think on the day after Christmas. Also have a great show also. There are 60 pages. Okay, that is just in the fashion world alone. Bear Paw, Nina Leonard, DG2, Rhonda, like all of our top brands here at HSN. So, and by the way, very important that as you're shopping this way, because you still have that extended return policy all the way to the end of January. But this is the last day of the year-end sale, so check that out. Okay. Oh, it is. That's right. It goes to the 24th. That's today's the 24th.
Yes, I know.
Hello, where am I?
What happened to 2022?
I know, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, so we're going to move right on into another absolutely beautiful set. And by the way, this is the only airing of these. Here you have the opportunity to get the 2 flameless candles, and then all you do is choose that beautiful lotus bloom holder. So you can choose either the light blue that we have in the front, or back here we have the amber. And as we talk, and today, Mark, from $46.95 to $29.95.
Amazing. I mean, I'm actually happy when they are offered at a discounted price, because then it means even more people can discover the brand.
Exactly.
And, you know, I think these pieces, again, these are typical pieces that you would not take down after Christmas and New Year.
Oh, 100%.
And I think there is something, Bobby, about lighted pieces. You know, these are LED candles, and I'll tell you about them in a second, but those months after Christmas, when perhaps you're feeling a little bit low, all the sort of the glamour has gone, you know, the people have gone home, the relatives have gone, and you want something to warm and light your existence, your day, you know, your home. And I think that these are the sort of pieces that welcome you in. So they are metal-leaved, just turning so you can see, metal-leaved lotus holders with several layers of leaves. There are 3 layers, and they're actually very malleable. So if you wanted to open out the flower, you could. There we go. So you can really adjust them and play with them, which I think is lovely, because you can make them exactly as you want them to be. And then the candle, which is very special. So it's an LED candle, but it's made entirely of real wax. and it's got an ombre finish. So the golden set, if you like, the copper set, has a gold ombre candle, and the blue set has a silver ombre candle. But it's real wax and it's LED, and that sits inside. But, you know, equally, you could take the candle out if you wanted to, put a little glass bowl in there, you could put flowers in there, you could put sweets in there, it could be a sweet holder. They're so versatile, and I just love the way you can play with the leaves on these.
I love that.
And they are, as I say, they're a piece which have their own quality and style at Christmas, at New Year, but you don't have to look at them and say, oh, I've got to pack that away now.
No,
Christmas
absolutely,
is over.
and I think you're right a lot, because again, with that, the amber with the gold and then the blue, I think everyone did see that you have the silver to it, but that they're all wax, absolutely gorgeous. And again, this you can even hear. It's all done in a metal, so it is, but I love that it is malleable, so you can create whatever kind of a design you want. By the way, this is the first time these have been offered on clearance. Very first time. And keep in mind today, this is so important. If you started shopping at midnight, a lot of people did today. Once you spend $75, we ship everything to you for free. And this hour alone, I sort of felt like I want it all.
You did say that before.
I did say that. I did.
That's so sweet.
So
you know,
beautiful.
I don't know about you, Bobby, but I am somebody who shops all year round very spontaneously, because when I see something and it's at the right price and I want it, it's like, okay, I may not be giving it to someone as a gift for 6 months, but I'm going to go for it now.
I'm the same way.
And I would urge people, you know, if you see something here that you like, think about it potentially as a gift. I think these would make a fabulous housewarming gift. You know, somebody who's getting married, who's changing, moving home. I could absolutely see this as a gift. So maybe some of these items, even if they're not for you personally, are for your bottom drawer.
That's a great idea, because they, like I said, these in particular, because they don't scream Christmas at all.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, and you can even just look at the candle itself. It's just silver. This is the blue, but the candle is just done with silver and a cream wax, all wax, and then of course the amber is done in gold. But you're getting 2 of them for this price. And honestly, if you've gone out just to price the candles alone, but remember, this, as I said, this is not plastic. It's not paper.
It's metal.
It's metal, and that, I love that. Again, you can actually change the shape of it if you want to. But you're right. You could do so many different things with these.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So the candles are separated. On cheaper pieces of lesser quality, the candle might be attached to the lotus flower, so it wouldn't be as versatile.
Right.
But here you can move the candle so the flower holder becomes a holder in its own right. So, you know, you could have a little glass bowl in there. You could put some cotton buds in, have it in a bathroom. You could have sweets in it. You could have nuts in it. There are so many things you can do.
That'd be beautiful if you're serving for a party, right? You can just put your little appetizers in there, right? Or even like, that'd be awesome. I love it. And again, you're getting 2 of them. And as we said, this is the very first airing of these on clearance price. So enjoy the price marked down to $29.95 today for both of them. Okay, so we are heading over that way. Over we go. So definitely stay right there, and we'll make sure that you have the chance to get yours. But we're moving to another, oh my gosh, when I walked in the studio, I said, okay, I get it. When I saw these in person, because you know, you look online, you're like, okay, this is great, but when you see them in person, so you have 2 different choices here. You have the Acorns, or you have the choice of the pine cones down in the front. And each one of these, they're all, and this is another customer pick at 4.3 stars, all illuminated, all with the timer, because as we said, everything that Alison does has the timer with it. Okay, so this is the Acorn up at the top. You can choose the green or the blue. And then down in the front, the pine cones, you can choose that beautiful chocolate color. How gorgeous is that? Look at the gold. And again, beautiful. Blue, and then we have the green. And they're basically about 8.5, about 8.25 inches in height, about 7 inches in diameter. Beautiful.
Yeah, they are
so
absolutely stunning.
different.
So I'm a huge fan of Mercury glass, but, you know, Bobby, not all Mercury glass is equal. And what's really notable about this Mercury glass is how thick it is and the quality. So we've got the clear glass crown on the Acorn here, and then this wonderful, sort of, it's almost anodized Mercury glass, which has this gorgeous vintage feel to it. For me, these look like pieces you could have bought would have bought in an antique shop. But of course, they're modern pieces, and they have all the advantages of LED lighting. And then we've got the pine cones at the front, which have this wonderful faceting of the glass. Again, that anodized treatment of the leaf at the base. They all come on a timer, so 6 hours on, 18 off. The colours are exquisite, and I love the fact that you've got these LED lights inside. I don't know if we can get the lights down to
we will do that.
Highlight.
They're $21.95.
Yeah, I mean, it's
seriously
amazing. And you know, they are a really good size, so I can't get my hands right around them. You can see, I'll give you an idea. And you're right, they're about 8 1/4, 8.5 inches high. One is slightly higher than the other. So they're a really generous size, and I think that's the point. They're wow pieces. You can see the way the lights move inside. Look at that, the LED lights. They're on little stalks, and they actually have a life of their own. They move, which is delightful. Because when you walk in the room, and I've got these in my sitting room, dotted around the mantelpiece and on the big coffee table, your eye is drawn to them. They're beautiful pieces.
Yes,
and you want to know, is that an antique? Where does it come from? How is it lit? It's a showstopper, and people will ask you where you got it from. They'll envy this piece.
And another piece that honestly doesn't just scream Christmas.
No.
So you keep this out year round, dude. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful.
And that's why they're some of my, I mean, one shouldn't have favourites of any type, children or otherwise, but I absolutely love these because I have them all year round in my house, and they just have such a lovely sort of vintage quality to them, such just a quality overall. And I would say to people, read the reviews, which I'm very proud of, on the whole Alison at Home range. Because I love to see what people say, but B, they say the things that I would want to write about my range. Like, it's beautiful quality, it's even bigger and better in reality than I thought it would be. It's so pretty, it's great value. And I'm thinking, wow, they've just written my PR piece for me.
And then you and I were chatting about this. What I love about the reviews, because I said basically everything you have is a customer pick. We don't filter them. We don't like throw out bad reviews. I mean, they are all there. I mean, your pieces are loved. Right, and you have to remember, like, when we talk about a customer pick, that would have been at $34.95. These are $21.95 today. And again, by the way, you also have FlexPay. You can see that's on everything. That breaks your payment down $7 and change. FlexPay is there's no interest whatsoever.
It's amazing.
I love FlexPay, so that can be on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, but absolutely beautiful. And you know, these are, if you even know someone maybe who's moving into a new home, what a beautiful housewarming gift,
This would be an absolutely wonderful gift. And a gift you could give at any time of year. Because, you know, these colours, they're not specific to a season. You know, you've got the blues, you've got the greens, you've got the, what I call the sort of the amber, the gold.
I love this one.
It is, it's just glorious. And I genuinely have these dotted all around my sitting room, and from memory, I've got 2 in my dining room. I move things around all the time, but I love these.
I have a spot. This one is going in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know, it's when you look and go, oh, I know, because you have those little spots, and you just wanted something. Like I said to you before, everything that you do is so different. It's so unique. Like, I've never seen anything like this. So this is awesome.
So. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you. I'm trying to be suitably modest. But you know, we spend a lot of time thinking about how, you know, what is the DNA of the brand? And for me, there is a little bit of British history and heritage and countryside. I love nature, so you'll often see birds, animals, plants. Obviously, we've got acorns and pine cones and what have you. All of this will find its way into the range, but I also like, you know, I'm very proud of my British history and heritage, and so I like to try and bring a little bit of that into everything as well.
I love it. Okay, so do not miss this, but let me tell you, go to hsn.com, because we only have an hour with Alison, but you can check out absolutely everything that Alison has, which I'm telling you, like I said, I've been here almost 40 years. I've never, ever seen anything quite like just the beauty, the luxury. Everything is so elegant and luxe, and just something that you want to have in your home, and pieces that, to me, I mean, I've just never seen anywhere else. So do not miss it. So again, the pine cone or the acorn, 076562. So if you bought the pine cone, like I planned to do in the amber, went, oh, I think I wanted it in the green, or I should have bought it in this color. Guess what? We have free exchanges. I love that we do, and that we just started that this year. So that's something we are quite proud of, and you can just go to hsn.com to find out more. You can just give us a call to find out more about how to start your exchange. All right. Okay, we are moving into another big customer pick, okay? Customer pick at over $80, right? And we actually have it, you can see behind me on the door as well. This first of all, again, like I just spoke to, and the fact that it is one of the most unique wreaths I've ever seen, all done with these beautiful pine cones, and you can see how it's lit. I love the gorgeous bow in the front. Customer pick at $80.90, right? 80, oh, is it 89? $90. Customer pick, it is $54.99 today, and 24 inches also.
Absolutely.
So I love the size of it, Alison.
I love the size of it too. So this is another real showstopper. So what you're getting is a 24-inch wreath, and it has these wonderful pine cones, but I want to talk about the details. So there's 4 layers of these cones, each one individually applied and interwoven with LED lights, which again come on a timer, and finished with this beautiful, I'd call it a sort of sludge sea blue sort of coloured ribbon. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm just going to take it off the holder and turn it round because I want to show you that the back has this gorgeous natural weaving here and everything, and it's got a little battery pack that's really neatly attached so that you don't see it when you hang it. So I just want to show you that
I didn't even realize. I'm like, where's the battery pack? It's hard to even see it.
It's beautiful, sort of both sides, although obviously you're just hanging it from the front. But it is, it's to me, you know what it reminds me of, Bobby? It reminds me of the wreaths that the Roman emperors used to wear on their heads when they were coming home triumphant.
You're right, because they always had the pine cones in them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how glorious!
And it's just, it is very regal. I would say that it's, you know, people again reading the reviews, people say it's simple but so elegant that they're absolutely not going to take it down, because to them it's an all-year-round piece. So again, the reviews say it even better than I could, which is thrilling for me that people have fallen in love with this.
Yes.
It is a truly, truly beautiful piece, and I have 2 in my home right now as we speak. One above my mantelpiece, and I think we may even have a picture of that.
Okay, good.
And one hanging on my front door, and I think you've got a picture of that too.
That's where this is going to go for me. You know, we have fewer than 300. I was so hoping we had, and I kind of hope we had more. Oh my gosh.
There it is on my mantelpiece.
Flanked with the pine
yes, I
cones.
told you. You see that all
Acorns.
over my room. I just think it looks so beautiful.
That looks
and that's all I've got. You know, it took me minutes. Look, there it is. It took me minutes.
And you have it
to put
leaning.
that up. I have it leaning.
I want to talk about that, because a lot of people think, oh, I have to hang it. Because I had this conversation with a friend, like with anything, like mirrors. I love when you just sort of lean them.
I think it's a very sort of casually elegant way
exactly.
to do it.
I was just going to say casual elegance.
Don't look as if you tried too hard, but also it's quick. And you know, I'm a busy lady like you are, Bobby. We all are. Any sort of, you know, wife, mother, we're just busy.
Exactly.
And so when it comes to Christmas, much as I love it, I want to get that stuff out and up in, you know, fast time.
Definitely. I was the same way.
And these are just easy pieces that, you know, they come on the timer.
Beautiful.
It's so easy for them to, you know, 6 hours on, 18 off. All you have to do is just pick your place, put it in place, done.
And you're done.
Off you go.
I love it. And, you know, this is a perfect time to, you know, just think about, you know, because I know I got rid of a lot of stuff that I'd had for so long, because it just wasn't me anymore. So I thought, well, this is a perfect time, you know, to buy those new beautiful pieces. And, you know what, it just takes a couple of pieces, really, right? A couple of signature pieces that really can change the look of your home for the holidays.
I do agree. I think, I've come to think, probably as I've got a bit older, that less is more. And if I'm going to choose pieces, I want to pick the ones that are really going to speak to me. Real statement pieces. This is a piece people will remember. And that's the point of it.
100%. And like we said, we have like 200. It's all we have to go around. So for anyone out there, again, remember, became a customer pick at $90. So at $54.99, incredible value. Another one, first time that we've marked the price down on this one. And you have, of course, that 30 days to get it home and try and see what you think. But I think the second you see, honestly, any of Alison's pieces, you're really going to understand. We talk about just the way, even the, like, and I love that you show the back, because it's always like when you can be as impressed with something from the back as you can from the front, then you know you're getting something that's just beautifully, beautifully constructed. Very unique. And because it's all gold, it doesn't matter if you have a particular color theme in your home, right? I mean, this will go in anywhere.
Soft gold. I would describe this as a champagne gold. So it's, you know, it's not very shiny. It's just very soft and elegant, almost like a burnished color. You can see it very beautifully there on camera.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Look at the detail and the fact that each one is applied individually. It's not uniform. When things are too uniform, often that can cheapen them and make them look cheaper, but this has this really sort of handmade effect. And I have to say about the whole range, but this in particular, because I've even seen customer reviews mention it, it comes beautifully packaged. And I know because I have everything delivered to my own home and I check the packaging. So these pieces will come beautifully packaged. Great if you're giving them as a gift, but also wonderful. You have the reassurance of knowing they're going to turn up in one piece looking great.
Exactly. Exactly, and it is simply beautiful. And like I said, go and read the reviews. Customer pick, as we mentioned, at $90. And we'll keep you updated. I mean, this one absolutely should be a complete sellout. Okay, we have fewer than 200, so fewer than 200. Lucky people have the opportunity to be able to take advantage of this one. And, you know, when we talk about the facts, like I said, it's customer pick at 4.4, like over 80% of those are perfect five-star reviews. And they're right, they're just beautiful reviews. And what I was fascinated with, because the reviews primarily speak to the quality of what you do.
They absolutely do, and it's really interesting, and it's important for me to read reviews, you know, and I really enjoy it. But what the customers were saying was that, you know, it was so impactful, so beautiful, so elegant, felt vintage. They weren't going to take it down after Christmas, that, you know, they were going to put it up maybe in the fall and keep it all year round. And I thought, gosh, that's, you know, you couldn't have put it better. You're wonderful, because that's exactly what I would tell you to do.
That's what you would want, right? That's where you want to go,
If I was sitting having a chat on the sofa, I'd be telling you to do that.
Yes, and you can definitely with this, once again, with pretty much everything really that you've seen so far. I mean, everything, you know, obviously we're talking about a year-end clearance for the holidays, but these are all items that you 100% could definitely use year-round.
You absolutely could. And you know, one last thing I would say about wreaths is don't always think of them as things that have to be vertical. You could, if I just take this off and put this to one side, you could put this on the table and you could imagine what this would look like if you filled it with pillar candles. LED pillar candles. How beautiful
that would be. That's a great idea.
And what a table centerpiece. Because I know in America you have bigger tables and more people than we do. So, you know, your tables can take this.
My table could take that. Easily sits 12, so yes, that'd be perfect.
That would look incredible. And I would just say, as a styling tip, different height candles.
Heights, exactly. Oh, I love it. Well, we will let you know when that is sold out, but we're going to take a break, and we're coming right back with even more with Alison at home. So stay right where you are. Don't go anywhere and enjoy this fabulous day of savings. Here we go.
You're invited to ring in 2023 with Michelle and Adam, plus special guests, your favorite items from this year, and a sneak peek of what's to come. Countdown to 2023 with Michelle and Adam New Year's Eve on HSN. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price.
It's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are going to get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better, January 5th.
Because you are worth it.
Welcome again to HSN. My name is Bobby Ray Carter. Happy Christmas Eve. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to continue with Alison Home. But first of all, let me just remind you that you can stream HSN Plus for free and dive into the total shopping experience. It's the shows you know and love from HSN Plus. Exclusive shows. We have events, awards, news, returning favorites, and deals that cannot be beat, and all for free. Any place you stream. So stream now at plus.hsn.com. All right, well, let's move right on in. And of course, fabulous Miss Alison Cork is with me as well today. And everything's so beautiful. And here we go again. And the first thing I'm going to say to everyone, yes, you get all three. Yes, they are another big customer pick. This is the first airing at a clearance price. Let me go over the colors because they are, a lot of them are very, very limited. So this is the beautiful light blue. These are the most gorgeous, and they're all glass. These are your glass Finials. Only 5 dozen left there. Yowzer. Okay, the next one that we have available for everyone is the amber And the amber, 140. Oh my gosh, these are so limited. No, that's the chocolate. I'm sorry. That's the one we're calling chocolate. I apologize. We're calling this one chocolate, so there's 140 chocolate. Look at the green. Oh, fewer than 200 left in the green. And the last one over here is the amber that's lighter, and there's 150. So we have basically hardly any of these. We sold it for $39.95, first time at $27.45.
Wow.
Beautiful. And all the little lights in there also, again, on timers.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, they're sizable pieces, and that's always worth talking about. Sometimes on camera you don't really appreciate the scale of them. So 13, 12, and 11 inches roughly, a little bit more than that actually. Yeah. But you know, a foot in old money. They're really inspired by my travels in the Middle East and the Far East. So these wonderful sort of onion dome shapes. And I love the sort of magic and mystery of these. To me, they look like little pieces of the Orient, you know. They just remind me of all the wonderful things I've seen in my life, in my travels.
Oh, I bet.
And they are mercury glass. Now, they have LED lights, and I want to point out that the LED lights, you can watch my finger, go all the way up to the top. In a cheaper piece, they'd sit at the bottom because that's easier to manufacture and cheaper to manufacture. But we've got the lights going all the way up to the top. And if I just turn this upside down, you'll see the batteries go in the bottom. They come on a timer, 6 hours on, 18 off. So you could put them up somewhere high. If you have pets and you're thinking, oh, they're mercury glass, put them up somewhere high on a shelf if you want to. There are 3 in the set. We've got this glorious choice of colours, none of which are particularly Christmassy colours. So again, I have these out in my house, in the sitting room, as we call it. You call it living room, I think, all year round. And I adore them because I come in, especially in the darker months, and they've just turned themselves on the timer. And I just feel welcomed into my own home.
Yes.
I love them.
And 3s. Things should be in 3s. So I love that they're in a 3. So again, they're 11 inches, 12 inches, and 13 inches in height. You're getting all 3 of them for $27.45. And again, this is where I want to remind you that our shipping special, right? It starts at midnight, runs to midnight. Once you spend $75, which I bet a lot of people have already done today, we will ship everything to you for free. But these are absolutely beautiful. Been very, very popular. They were very popular at the original price. And again, another customer picks. You can go and you can read the reviews, but you can put anywhere. You can put them together. You could easily separate these if you wanted to separate them. You could actually, if you get a couple of them, I love the idea of mixing
and matching
some of the colors.
Absolutely, create a little forest of colours.
Yes.
But you could put these down the centre of your festive table. Can you imagine? Any celebratory table. And again, not just Christmas. Think of parties, birthdays, anniversaries, you know, baby showers. Doesn't really matter because they are very neutral in the form of decoration. You know, they're not Christmas decorations as such. But what I love about all of the pieces in the range is that they are light sources in their own right. So they're like ambient lighting. And I don't know about you, Bobby, but I'm not really a big fan of overhead ceiling lights. I like soft ambient side light. And all of these, if you dot them around the room, can actually make a room feel bigger because you draw attention to the further corners that might be dark little pools.
That's a great little tip.
You know, a bit abandoned slightly. So you can actually change the shape of your room and the atmosphere with these.
Interesting.
Really interesting, yeah.
Okay, the blue, you need to be real quick on the blue. I think we have like 40 left in the blue. Probably, not even that left in the blue. Beautiful. And again, this is all glass. So it's all done in mercury glass. In the amber, which is on the end over here, we have a little over 100 only remaining there. So again, I mean, just imagine, even if you want to just keep it in the neutrals, mixing like the ambers and the chocolates together.
What a lovely combination.
So
I mean, they look like jewels, don't they? They do. That's exactly what I think
really
of them.
do. Oh, they're so beautiful.
I'm a huge fan of Morocco, and when you go to the markets there, and it's all about lanterns and lights and these sort of shapes you see everywhere in the minarets and in the decorative detail of the doors. And as a designer, I'm just always absorbing shapes, pictures. I take lots of photographs. And then I come home and think, well, how can I use that shape in an idea? And I think that this is so much more, for me, much more glamorous and sort of mysterious and interesting.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
It's a form of lantern, but it's just got a bit more to it.
You have to go over to Tampa College, University of Tampa, because they have, it's a absolutely exquisite campus, but they have all of the minarets on the top.
Oh, I drove past. I saw it.
Did you see them?
It's so notable. Yeah. It used to be a hotel, I think, at one point. Maybe,
did it? I didn't even know that.
Maybe I've got that wrong.
Maybe. I mean, it's.
I saw the minarets, and I just thought, wow.
Wow. So there you go. It made me think about it immediately. And I know with only a little over a minute left, so the blue, 20 left in this blue. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, basically with everyone calling, we're gonna say our goodbyes to that gorgeous blue, but the chocolate, about 100 left in the chocolate, the green, about 100 left in all of them. And then remember again, you're getting 3 of them today, 11 inches, 12 inches, and 13 inches in height. Another huge customer pick at HSN.com. And the first time also, oh, I love it, first time on clearance, 795-463 is your number on that one. And
there they are on
in
my
your home. I love them all. I love them all together like that.
I do walk the talk. When I say I have them in my home, I really, really do. And I have to say about all of these pieces, when they're gone, they really are gone. We won't be bringing them back. I always like to bring something new into the range. So if people are attracted to these, go for it, because they're not coming back.
I think that's a great, I love that exclusivity of it. So, okay, and don't forget again, as I mentioned a little earlier, but you spend $75 today, and that is not just on one item. You can buy one item, you can buy 400 items, and we will ship everything to you for free. So that's the excitement here for all of us. So please do not miss the opportunity to really shop away. And I love that, of course, this is the first year we've actually done this promotion, and it's been incredibly successful because listen, we're all about free shipping and handling. So, and today, having the opportunity to shop for all these beautiful designs, and we're getting ready to go into the next one that I briefly mentioned at the top of the hour and was like insanely popular. And actually 4.6 stars, almost every single review, a perfect 5-star review. You're looking at the beautiful, again, that gorgeous glass, Mercury glass, with the we'll show you the inside because it has all of these string lights inside that you can actually even move them around. We have 2 colors. We have a copper. We have a red plum. We sold them for $80. They're $39.95 today and 16.5 inches in height. And then look at the base of this also. $39.95, phenomenal value for this.
It's insane value. So again, as you say, really substantial piece, Bobby, 16.5 inches high. And straight away, I'm going to show you that the canister comes off the base. So I'm going to start with the base because it's metal. It's real metal. And look at those beautiful butterflies and flowers. I mean, I think it's exquisite. When I saw it first, I just fell in love with it.
Gorgeous.
So that's the base. So that in itself could become a little cake stand, a little sweetie stand.
That's what I was immediately thinking of.
A vase on it. So you can really do so much with it. But then you've got the glorious canister that sits neatly, and look how it's caressed by those little butterflies and flowers at the bottom. Going to take the lid off and just see, this is proper Mercury glass. Going to lift it and show you inside. It's got a beautiful silver lining, but it's the detailing. So it's Mercury glass. We've got that crosshatch detail, which just gives it, again, a little bit of extra. And then there are these totally removable LED lights, which come with the battery pack. So you could actually have the lights in there, have it as a light source. You can see how lovely the lights just peek through the Mercury glass. The whole point about Mercury glass is because it's not a solid treatment, you can see light through it, which you can't always with some solid treatments of glass. So that's really beautiful. But take this out, and this becomes a vase because it's watertight. You could use it as a vase. You could put sweets in it. There are so many things you can do with this, and that's before you decide whether you want to take that off, put it in the kitchen as a very glamorous
canister. Yeah, exactly.
And then take this away. We've got 2 for the price of 1. Put another, some sort of bowl or canister on top of that, and it's working so hard, this piece, as well as looking so. I mean, I adore them. I've got these in my sitting room. I've got both colours, and I adore them.
They're beautiful. So, Rock, can you let me know what I have left in each one? Very, very popular. Okay, in the copper, we have about only 500 left and about 700 remaining in the plum. And those are the 2 color choices that we have, but absolutely beautiful. And again, just, you know, as you mentioned, Alison, the versatility of all of the different ways we've dimmed the lights. Look at how pretty.
I mean,
and when you sit here, hopefully you can see it because it's just sparkling like crazy.
And when I go into my sitting room, you know, I come back from my day's work, go into my sitting room, and I've got the LED lights coming on the timer. It is just so warming and welcoming, and it's a glamorous light. It's not a harsh light, it's not an overhead light. It twinkles and it's warm, and it just welcomes me in. I think these are, personally, one of the most beautiful things I've ever brought to the range. I genuinely adore them.
And I think of anything, I mean, we have some amazing values today, but this at $39.95, there's no way. I mean, I've seen little teeny tiny bowls, you know,
exactly.
at $39.95 Mercury glass. I mean, so this is an extraordinary
And again,
value.
I would urge everybody out there, urge you to read the reviews, because your wonderful reviews say exactly what I would say about it, that it's exquisitely pretty, that it's versatile. One lady was saying, I'm going to use it as a cookie jar. So there is so much that you can do with these, and the quality of it, you know, that base stand, which is metal, with those beautiful, delicate little butterflies and flowers, that sort of filigree metal. I can't tell you how vintage that looks.
Yes,
it really,
it does.
Genuinely, somebody did say it.
Right, it has like almost like a verdigris look to the...
Which antique shop did you buy it from? I said, it's not an antique, this is a modern piece.
Oh, my
But
goodness,
it looks
gorgeous.
very, very premium.
And I want to just tell you, look at how thick that is. I mean, the glass is also very, very thick. And you can actually see that. And you can just see, so even just with the lights in there.
And you can see the cross-hatching even inside, the quality. So you see, not all Mercury glass is equal. And the thin Mercury glass, you couldn't have that cross-hatching detail because it would be too thin to take it. So this is a thick glass that can take an engraving. And what that does is enhance the light quality of the LED lights showing through. So the deeper the cut, the brighter the light that shows through. So it's all about the detail and the quality of these pieces. And there's a world of difference between a cheap, thin Mercury glass piece and a thick piece like this, not least that it's more robust.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And we do want it to, you know, and it will last. And again, the lid is really, you know, really heavy, and it's got a really good feel to it, really nice holder at the top. I mean, I just think, for me, they're in my sitting room, but you could put this in the kitchen, you could put this in the bathroom. You know, it could be a very extravagant way to hold your cotton balls.
I was just...
Cotton balls.
I love it.
And because why not? You see, look, I've got this thing, Bobby. Why is it that practical things that need to be practical, you know, need to hold something? Why can't they be beautiful as well?
I so agree with you.
Life is short.
Yeah,
Let's make it beautiful.
exactly. It's like, why do you keep the china only for like special occasions, right? I mean, pull it out, use it. And with only a little over a minute remaining, I mean, I think the copper is in the lead, right, Rock? I believe that's... Okay. Okay, we're down to only 400 left now in the copper, so the copper definitely way out in the lead. But please do not forget this beautiful red plum. And you can see it has a little cranberry, because obviously my sweater's red, so you can kind of just see the difference there. But
I think cranberry is a good description.
The color,
cranberry, yes.
Yeah, I think it is too. But I mean, when you look at it up close, just the detail and just the holder alone. And overall height, I have an overall height
16.5 inches.
16.5.
Yeah. So it's so over a foot. These are substantial pieces.
They sure are.
They really are.
My gosh. Actually, probably even more than that, isn't it, when it's in the holder?
I think no, I think
about
that's
the same.
I think it's about 16.5 in total.
It's just amazing.
But it's an impact piece. And if you had a pair, dare I say it, at either end of a console in your entrance hall, wow.
That's a great
I mean,
idea.
honestly, people would think you'd spent hundreds of dollars on an antique.
Well, they look, they look antique, and they look so expensive. And what I love about it is that, you know, even just having the lights in there, I mean, they already give you that sparkle. And you're like, I think we can almost see a little bit more of the sparkle with the crosshatch because we're right next to it. So I think when you get this home, it's even more impressive when you can see it in person. So definitely do not miss out on that one. And that is, again, 766512. And our year-end sale. Go to the websites. We were talking about fashions a little earlier, but let me tell you what. We have, I'm sorry, what'd you say, Rock? Oh, yeah, of course. So, I mean, we're on the air we have only like an hour and 15 minutes left of our live broadcast because we are actually off as host on Christmas, which is awesome. But you can keep shopping. That's always a good thing to know. We want to know that we can still get in there and shop away, and you can definitely do that by going to HSN.com. And so 766-512, the number there. We're moving into another... Wow, okay. And just when I saw this display alone, I thought, how fabulous and brilliant is that?
Yeah, it's so simple and so pretty, isn't it?
Customer pick, Again, 4.5 stars, so you have the gold, you have the silver, or you have the white. Yeah. And what you are looking at, and we'll show it to you up close also, so you can just see the little tips of the lights. But this is an LED, these are all LED lights right on the tips. It is your decorative branch. It is, and it's actually paper.
Yes, so it's coated in, it's wound very, very tightly and very intricately in the coloured paper, the gold, the silver, or the white actually has a built-in sparkle, so it's like a Narnian white with a sparkle in it.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, right.
You can't see, although everything here is underpinned with wire, you can't see any wire whatsoever.
No.
So all you see are these beautiful branches, which they're almost like fireflies that have alighted on the branch.
That's a great description.
These wonderful, tiny little lights that just pop out, and you don't see any wires or any attachment, but it is an LED light, comes with the battery pack, and it's on a timer, and it's got a very useful hook at the bottom. So what that means is that you can stand these up, as I have done here, in a vase. All I did was pop a few baubles into a clear glass vase, put the branch in, and because there's wire down the centre of these branches, they have strength. So you can hang baubles with some weight from them. So they actually have a really strong practical quality. But because there is a hook, you can hang them upside down as well. So I don't know if you have a mistletoe tradition in this country, but you know, you could hang your mistletoe in this, and there's your perfect holder for your mistletoe. But you can hang this in a conservatory, in a bedroom, in a kitchen. There's so many ways you can use these. Once you get them, they're a bit like the crystal rope strands. You'll walk around the house and think, oh, I could put it there.
Put it there.
I could put it there. Hang it from the banister. Why not?
I love that.
And I think they're absolutely great. And, you know, if you have a big tree but want lots of other little trees, these are perfect. Put them in a vase. Again, they're instant. Come with the battery pack. Just turn it on a timer. Done. Done.
And today, from $34.95, $19.95. So another extraordinary price on these at $19.95. And again, you can pick. Where are we in the quantities here, Rock? If you don't mind, if you can let me know. Okay, good shape in the silver and the white. The gold is definitely the most popular. There's only 150 left in the gold. But again, decorating with these literally year-round. I mean, and you're right, this is the kind of an item anywhere. When we talk about all the different rooms that you can put this in and how you could show it off. Right?
Totally, and again, when you read the reviews on this, what people are saying, a lot of people are saying is, I've got these and I'm never taking them down because there's something which I would want in the house. One lady, it was lovely, she described the light and said, I'm so thrilled with these. It's a lovely, bright, white, beautiful light, and she said they just look so pretty. I'm absolutely not taking them down. And they really are, because they're very delicate. You know, the balance of the lighting, you can have too many LEDs, you can have too few LEDs.
I was just going to say that.
I think we've got it just about right. So when you walk into the room, especially if the room is in darkness otherwise, you've just got this ethereal sort of little glitter, if you like, the sparkling little light. And you can either have it just plain as it is, or hang a few bits and pieces. But think of a party, think of a wedding, think of favours being clipped to the tree. There are all sorts of things you can do with it.
And it's a great conversation piece, because it is the kind of item someone would walk in your home and go, I love that, because it's just, again, very different, right, from anything that I know that we've ever seen here before. And the gold one, still out in the lead. The white, I'm not sure if you can come close on the white, but you're right, the white has almost like a little bit of glitter, if you can see all the glitter to it.
So, but it's glitter which does not come off, I would just emphasise that. So every one of the branches, I would describe it as Narnian. It's got that, so it's like freshly fallen snow. And little crystals of ice.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it's like. And then you've got the choice of the silver or the gold. But they are beautifully made, they will last forever. I mean, they're really robustly made, and you can just have fun with them. And, you know, again, you could have more than one. You could have a pair on a console. You could have one in the centre of a dining table. There's just all sorts that you can do with them.
All right, so definitely stay here, 766-961. So in case you missed that gorgeous wreath we had earlier, 50, we are down to the final 50 is all we have left. And that wreath, again, was $90. We have it marked to $54.99 today. And it is just simply beautiful. It does have that gorgeous bow, all the little pine cones that are almost more of like, basically like a champagne tone to them. Absolutely exquisite. It's 24 inches in diameter, and a phenomenal value. Final 50. Okay, well, we have one final item. Well, actually, two final items under one item number. Big customer pick, 4.5 stars. Oh, we are? Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so we have the opportunity to present for you the Garland, this gorgeous Garland. And the Garland, first of all, no way, $12.95.
That's ridiculous.
I didn't even realize we marked it that low. So $12.95 for the Garland here. Woo, my gosh, that's fabulous. And basically the Garland is 48 inches in overall length, 48 inches long. And again, we're selling it today, $29.98. My gosh, wow. And the wreath is the same price. No.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's incredible. It's a 22-inch wreath as well. It's a really substantial piece. Again, it's got the natural wicker on the back. It's got the LED lights. It's on a timer. And this is a beautiful faux glitter branch. But what I love about it is you can literally see it shimmering on camera. When I had this on my front door, people literally stopped in the street and sort of said, what is that? You know, why is it shimmering like that? It is absolutely beautiful. It's got a real ethereal quality to it. And if you look at the Garland, if you just take the end, you can see it's got a very convenient hanging hook. There we go. So you can see it's got the battery pack and it's got these beautiful faux glitter branches all the way along. There's so much you can do with this. You could intertwine this with a green garland if you wanted to, or just go full-on glitter glamour. But again, you know, the showgirl in me looks at this. I want to put this on my head and wear it as a hat. I mean, I love it. But, you know, I think up the banister, down the centre of the dining table, on the mantelpiece.
Yeah, the garland I love, and the garland is very different.
Just beautiful. And the fact they go together. Again, you know, if you even had at this price, had a pair of these wreaths and sort of hung them either side of a mantel piece, can you imagine in a little recess of the wall? How impactful that would look.
And I love that this is all adjustable as well, right?
Absolutely,
so I can completely,
adjustable and malleable.
If you wanted to curl it around an item, you could do that as well. My gosh, $29.98, like phenomenal price, $12.95 again. I mean, $29.98. All I can tell you is everything in this hour, like not only absolutely exquisite, but just the way it's made. Even just looking, I can even just look at like one of the little branches and you can see just how well this is made. Even the leaves themselves that you can just move around. Simply beautiful. So 078-530, but we have one final item that we're going to present for everyone here. Okay, flower branches. Flower branches that are a big customer pick, and 3 of them. Yes. 3 of them, and each one is like 28 inches in overall length. And we have the champagne. Oh, here, I'll just show you this way too. Champagne or silver. So again, malleable, right? So I can kind of move these however, or I can put them anywhere, whatever I want to do with these. You can move them all around. Beautiful. And you can see the champagne in the front. Here's the silver, and they do also still have the little LED lights and the timer with them as well.
I absolutely love these. So you've got the choice of the 3 stalks, if you like, which are 28 inches high, and the garland is 4 feet. And what I love about these is that they're made of a metal foil, so they have this wonderful high shine. And whether you've got the stalks or you've got the garland, we can see it here laying out on a table, which I think looks just delightful, or along a mantelpiece. There are so many different ways in which you can style these, and they look absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so the garland apparently is the graphic that we have up on the screen. Sorry, we get a little confused because they were all out here. But the garland is the one that you see up on the screen. I mean, that's what this is. And again, it's in your silver or in your champagne. And how long is it?
48 inches.
48 inches long.
And it's got the loops at either end so that you can arrange it and hang it wherever you want to hang it. But I love the fact that it's these foil flowers. I just think they're so beautiful and so different.
They're very different. I love this mixed. You could mix this with the last garland that we had also.
Oh my goodness, you so could. That would look stunning together. Or you could take the copper and the silver and intertwine them. But again, to me, this says weddings. You know, it says engagements. It says birthdays. It doesn't just say Christmas. And the fact that they're roses, the flowers are roses, which again is a sort of not necessarily a Christmas motif.
Right.
But when I look at these, I think, and I don't know why, I think of 1920s Hollywood glamour. There's something about the dresses the ladies wore, the sort of the high shine. I think of those Fortuny pleated dresses.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know why, I just do.
Yes.
But I think these are super, super glamorous and very, very unusual. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like these before.
I haven't either. And so again, you can just sort of move if you wanted to move all the petals around too. I mean, it's so unique. And if you are someone who's really looking for something different, that's exactly what you were getting, and as you've seen in this entire hour with Alison. These are $12.95. We sold them for $29.95 before. And here again, another customer pick. So obviously go read the reviews. I'm telling you, this hour went so fast. I had the best time. Thank you so much for flying over, and have a beautiful Christmas.
Great pleasure. I'm loving being here. Other than your strange weather, which has just gone unseasonably cold.
I know, I'm freezing, okay? And I'm sitting down, you're in like a sleeveless top, but like you said, you came from Britain.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not normally this cold here. Normally, this is rare.
I was expecting to be in my, my swimwear. I was like, what's happening?
Not this weekend, my friend. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Don't go anywhere. Andrew Lessman and more coming up.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here with our monthly special, and it really had to be Choco Nuvo. It truly is the world's best tasting chocolate. Most people look at it as the world's heart-healthiest chocolate, but that really isn't fair. If you simply taste it, it is the world's most